Despite his threats, many brave men defied him, and, true to form, when the pen failed, Pablo was always ready with the sword. If there's one thing I've learned in the narco world, it's that life is more complicated than you think. Good and bad, they're relative concepts. In all the years I chased Escobar, I could count on one hand the times we almost had him, and each time, we forgot the two most important things we already knew about him. Close doesn't count, and Pablo is never more dangerous than when you almost have him. There is nothing lower than a rat, and if we let the rats run free, the streets will be filled with them. The bad guys need to get lucky every time, the good guys just need to get lucky once. When you kill someone, you lose all your leverage the moment they're dead. Now, you take someone's children away from them, you'd be amazed what they do to get them back. Everyone has a price. The important thing is to find out what it is. Geniuses are always branded as crazy. There are 200 million idiots, manipulated by a million intelligent men. I can replace things, but I could never replace my wife and kids. To have power does not mean that one can abuse the poor. Only those who went hungry with me and stood by me when I went through a bad time at some point in life will eat at my table. Sometimes I feel like God. When I order someone killed, they die the same day. I'll die before I ever leave Colombia again. I'm sometimes accused of drug trafficking. It's an activity that for the time being, historically, shall we say has been declared illegal. It's illegal at the moment, but in the long run and in the future, we're going to show that it will head toward legalization. All empires are created by blood and fire. There's cash buried everywhere. The guerrillas, the paramilitary, the narcos, everybody's burying cash. Dirty money is in all economic sectors of the country. The thing about war is, it's just bad for business. And when you got a bullseye on your back, your rivals get bold. The purpose of war is peace. I prefer to be in the grave in Colombia than in a jail cell in the United States. There can only be one king. I'll never surrender. No, hippos don't like Mexicans either. I turned myself into that punk, the vice minister of justice. But since there is no justice in this country, he is the vice minister of nothing. No one wants war, Carlito, especially when they know they would lose. Someone in my organization gave you the street value of my cocaine. Otherwise, how would you know? Not a jail, cousin, a castle. This is my city, Liman. These are my people. Medellin will never betray me. I know every centimeter of these mountains. From here, we can see anything coming, and we have enough space to build whatever we want. We're going to design it, we're going to build it, and we will be protected from all our enemies. We can go someplace else. I hear Switzerland is very beautiful. I don't have time for that pussy shit right now. The men of always aren't interested in the children of never. I don't want to be good. I am going to be great. I am not a rich person. I am a poor person with money. Lies are necessary when the truth is too difficult to believe. They may separate us, but they'll never be able to destroy us. In modern business, it is not the crook who is to be feared most. It is the honest man who doesn't know what he is doing. I have always considered myself a happy man. I've always been happy. I've always been optimistic. I've always had faith in life because I think the most difficult times always bring something. It brings experience, and it's the greatest thing to have in life. There is a time to fight and there is a time to be clever. Life is full of surprises, some good, some not so good. We have to create a presence so disruptive they'll want nothing but peace. I am a prisoner in Argentina for being Colombian. They want to try the ghost of Pablo Escobar because they want to prove that Argentina is combating drug trafficking. Series about narcos have turned my father into a hero and given young people the idea that it is cool to be a drug trafficker. Drug trafficking destroyed my family. It gave us the world, and then it took it away. Imagine you were born in a poor family, in a poor city, in a poor country, and by the time you were 28 years old, you have so much money you can't even count it. What do? You make your dreams come true. In the United States, the mafia makes witnesses disappear so they can't testify in court. In Colombia, Pablo Escobar made the whole court disappear.